Hey guys, it's Robin and welcome to the Robin's Nest. Today on my channel, I'm going to be making a Star Wars themed cake. Now, I have made a couple of Star Wars themed cakes before, and you can find videos to those over on my channel as well. There was a really cute Christmas themed baby Grogu, and there was a really cool Mandalorian helmet too, so you guys got to check both of those out. But today we're going to try something a little more simple, something I feel very confident that you guys should be able to recreate pretty easily. So this should be a lot of fun. Now let's get into it. So for today's cake, I baked up 3 6-inch vanilla cake layers, which we're going to be filling with some delicious cream cheese icing and covering it with some yummy vanilla American buttercream. So the first thing we need to do is trim down these layers and level them out so our cake is going to stack nice and straight. Alright, so for anybody who has never filled a cake before, it's actually really simple. So the first thing we're going to do is take our cake board, and I'm just using a rectangular shaped one today. We're going to have our cake a little off center so I have a little bit of room for a birthday message. So we need a little dollop of icing to hold our cake into place. I'm just going to put a little bit on the board, and then we're going to press down our first cake layer. Then essentially what we need to do is create a dam for our filling so that way nothing is going to leak out the sides as we stack and fill. So we're just going to take a little bit of this icing and we're going to make a nice thin layer all over this first layer, and we're going to smooth it out. Now once you've got this completely smoothed out, we're going to take our piping bag once again, and we're going to create a dam by piping a large snake all around the outside layer of our cake. And now we're going to take our filling of choice, which is cream cheese icing today, and we are going to fill up the center of our layer here, being careful not to overfill it. Then we're just going to smooth that out and repeat the process with our next layer. And now, so none of our delicious filling escapes the sides of the cake while we're trying to ice the outside, we're going to pop this in the fridge for about 20 minutes, and that should allow everything to firm up nicely, so that way we can start our crumb coat. Alright, now that everything is completely firmed up, we're going to take our white icing bag, and we're just going to pipe a small amount over our entire cake. And now that we've finished spreading out all of our icing with our offset spatula, we're going to give it a once over with our bench scraper just to smooth everything out. And this doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're going to just pop it back in the fridge to chill for about another 15 to 20 minutes. So while we're waiting for our crumb coat to firm up, before we start our final coat of icing, it's time to work on some fondant details. So I have a couple of stencils here. The first one I have is our happy birthday message, and I was actually able to make this with the real Star Wars font, so I thought that was really cool. And then I also found this really neat image that's sort of a series of silhouettes that starts with Darth Vader, Yoda, R2-D2, and C-3PO. So that is super cool. I thought that would look so good on the front of our cake. So we're going to start making these by rolling out our 3 different colors of fondant. I have some black, some red, and some white, and I've also added a little bit of Tylo powder to these to help them dry a little bit faster. And we're just going to use that to roll out as thin as we can get them, cut out the shapes we need, then we're going to stack them together and allow that some time to dry. Then once we're done that, we're going to switch over, cut out our logo, and by the time we finish that, it should be time to do our crumb coat. So I finished all my fondant work and I think it turned out great. Doesn't that look super cool? It's gonna look so good on the front of our cake. Alright, so now it's time to set these off to the side to dry, and we're gonna go grab our cake because now it's time to do our final coat of icing. So for our final coat of icing, we're coming back in with our white once again, except this time we're going to give it a nice thick coat. Now once I get that nice and smooth with using my bench scraper, we're going to come in with some red and some black icing, and I'm going to create little smudges all around the side of the cake. Then we're going to smooth that out ever so slightly to try to create a bit of a marbleized effect, I'm hoping. Then we're going to add all of our decorations, some red icing swirls on top, maybe a few sprinkles, who knows, and then I'll show you guys the end result. And there you have it, guys. It's all finished and I think it turned out super cool. I love the colors, all the silhouettes, and I even added a little red lightsaber too. Isn't that super cool? Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Leave me a big thumbs up and leave me lots of love in the comment section too. And if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you receive a notification every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. May the force be with you. Bye.